Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here with me today. I am Lou of Lou G's Angelic Connections, and this is today's Oracle message. So the message I've been drawn to today is about boundaries. It is very much about not letting everyone into your energetic field. Only giving away information on a need to know basis. Okay, we hear a lot about boundaries. Keep them up, pull them down a bit, be flexible with them. And that's what we're being asked to do. Because I'm getting this sense that there may be some of you out there that are letting your barriers down too much. When you let your barrier down and you allow someone to come into your energetic field, that is like giving a piece of yourself away. That is being open. And in some situations, that is good. It is what's needed. It is how we build bonds. It is how we develop relationships, etc., by allowing people to have a little bit of you. When it becomes out of balance is when you are giving too much of yourself, in particularly to those that you shouldn't be giving yourself to. I'm being very drawn to people asking you questions. Do you always provide them with the answer? Do you give away too much information rather than keeping things private? We are all individuals. Yes, we are a part of the collective consciousness, but we are all individuals. We all have our own paths. We all have our own lives. We all have our own circumstances, situations, feelings, emotions. It's what makes us us. We have had experiences that others could not even imagine. When you have been through traumas, there is a lot of times that you will give too much to others. And you are quite open with what you say. And at times it can be completely inappropriate. Telling people that the stuff that they really do not need to know. But by doing so, you are giving a little bit of yourself away. It's okay to have secrets, okay? It's okay not to be telling everyone everything. Yes, there are good souls that you want to allow in, that you want to be able to share your energy with. But there are others that will take what they know and they will use it against you. They will use it for their own means. And it doesn't mean to say that they are doing it on purpose. It doesn't mean to say that they are doing it in a devious way, but it can have a detrimental effect on you. Only share what is necessary to share. Okay? You have close relationships, and each person, it then goes in rings. The further away they are from you, the less they need to know. I am very open here because I like people to know that I can understand situations, that I have been through things that maybe you're going through. But at the same time, it's important that I do keep my boundaries. I don't let everyone in. I am very good with my boundaries. I'm very good with my protection. I work with Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael has been protecting me for long before I even realised that he was there with me. He has always been with me. And now I know. I've seen the signs over the years, but I just didn't understand. Okay. So I work closely with Archangel Michael and make sure that I speak to him regularly and that I get him to enhance his protection over me, that he cuts away the ties that I don't need, any energetic cords, etc., that are draining to me. Work with Archangel Michael and let him take away the energies that do not belong within your energetic field. But the best way of keeping the boundaries, of not letting in those that are going to take advantage, is what I'm hearing, is to not give. Do not feel you have to answer every single question that you are asked. You have a right to your own privacy. You have a right to say no. You have a right to say, I think that's a bit personal, I'd rather not answer. You don't have to be rude, okay? You don't have to ignore, etc. Just be yourself and be honest. Be honest. If someone says to you, why did that happen? Why did this happen? Okay? Why did your last relationship break up? If you don't want to answer that question, you don't have to. Okay? Or you can give an open-ended sort of like answer that is then up to the individual to interpret. Let them interpret what they need to do. Okay? Just know that you do not have to be a complete open book. You do not have to allow everyone into your energetic space. You have boundaries, okay? I've got my hands here because it's level with my solar plexus. A lot of attachments get attached to your solar plexus and you feel the tugs. Your solar plexus is all about your confidence. When you give too much of yourself away, it does drain on your confidence. It does drain on your self-worth. It does pull away. Keep yourself protected. Okay? It is an exercise. If you are out and you feel quite negative energies around you, etc., clear cut across your solar plexus area will cut away the ties. If you feel tugs on you of negativity, cut them away. A quick exercise. Envision cutting the cords away from your solar plexus. Okay? So, cards. I have been drawn to the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck. Okay, and we are just going to ask for one card, but one card above all cards is in the highest good for the collective to see today. So I'm calling in my angels, guides, keepers of the light, and Archangel Metatron. Please guide us to one card in the highest good of all today. What one message do we have today? Oh, we actually have two, so I'm going to go with them. Firstly, we have codependency, okay? Key to freedom. Seems very fitting with the message about boundaries, etc. Okay, and then we have lilac, which is higher realms and magic. So we'll start off with the codependency card. It is card number 53, reduces down to an 8 for those of you that are interested. So I'm going to hold this card and we will get the meaning for you. So if I hold it about there, stop the glare. Okay, codependency, key to freedom. You are asked to look at a relationship or situation in your life and see that what started out as support and comfort has become suffocating to you both. Maybe you are the one who can see or sense this. It may be that you are feeling abandoned as a person whom you rely on It may be that you are feeling abandoned as a person whom you rely on becomes more absent. Remember that you and they are unique beings in your own right. You are put on this earth to encourage, help, support, and love each other. But be aware of when you're giving away your own power or becoming over-reliant on somebody or something. Being overly dependent helps neither of you. Like two trees that are too close proximity to each other, your roots will become entangled, your branches entwined, and it becomes hard for either of you to reach your full potential. It is easy to lose personal identity in this place and forget why we are truly here, for each has a unique soul mission that is best served in full personal power. What once felt safe and good becomes claustrophobic and unhealthy, just like the tree in this image. You are meant to grow in your own space, reach up to sunlight, and expand into your own true beauty, not be thwarted by overdependence and mutual fear that ties you together, propping each other up. Look at the magenta skyline in the card. It offers a bridge to a new way of being, promising that divine love is available to both of you. The bright green on the crest of the hill represents opportunity, movement, and growth, unlike the shadow of the entangled, dysfunctional dual energy. Archangel Metatron is asking you to break free, to take the silver key of truth and purification and unlock yourself from what binds you together. This padlock is self-imposed. The dependency has not been done to you. You have done it to yourselves. Forgive that and understand it is part of your soul journey. But this time of restriction is now ending, and a new chapter awaits you both. The old leaves want to fall away to make way for new buds of renewal and springtime energy. One of you needs to find the strength to turn the key. Please trust and have faith that once the key turns, and it has to be turned by one of you, Metatron will not do it for you. You can come back into your own power. No longer any need to rescue each other or overly demand attention, energy, or love. The love remains. The understanding arrives from the lesson learned, and each of you can thrive in a clearer space of your own, with defined boundaries, air to breathe, and space to grow. Take the key, see the lock. What do you choose? This image can also represent addictions to substances and behaviour or patterns that once served you in some way but now deny your true power. It can apply to any relationship, not just romantic, but parental, business, or anything else. Here again, the same question applies. Will you turn the key? Okay, so that is perfect, along with that boundary message that I gave you. Don't give away your personal power. You need your personal power. It's time to break those entangled roots, be it from people close to you or those that are on the outskirts of your life. Your power belongs to you. Make sure that you are not getting pulled into things that do not serve you, that do not belong with you, and that are ultimately just going to take away from you what is actually meant for you. Okay, so we will move on to Lilac, which is card number 54. Oh, that's interesting. They're actually cards number 53 and 54. So it's like you're progressing, you're moving forward. Okay, so I will hold it there so you can see as I read from it. Okay, lilac, higher realms and magic. When did you stop believing in magic? As a child, you once knew that anything was possible, that dreams could come true, that spirit was real. Maybe you saw things you couldn't understand or failed to make grown-ups believe that what you could see was real. The fairies under the tree, the angel at the bed, or the relative in spirit sitting beside you. Or you may have a child in your life right now who can see and sense this. It may also be that your inner child needs to rediscover this sense of wonder now too. So often we start believing, and then the heaviness of life can squash and diminish our ability to believe in magic and the happily ever after story. Disappointments, betrayals, loss all leave their mark, and today you are asked once again to look up and wonder what is possible for you. The lilac ray comes to remind you that the world of magic is all around you. You are asked to release your attention from the humdrum of ordinary life and believe in something extraordinary and out of this world again, for it is as real as anything else, much discovered through the layers of consciousness and light. You are asked to lift your eyes to the stars rather than look down at the ground where you feel stuck or thwarted or uninspired. The realm of magic and enchantment is everywhere. The search for gold at the end of the rainbow, the glow of the moon, fairy rings, the underwater world of coral reefs, the dew on fresh grass, and the twinkly stars. As children, we believe in fairy tales. We looked up to princesses and princes and sat open-mouthed at visions of fantasy. To have reached the moon, man needed to have looked up and dreamed it possible. You too now need to reach higher, dream bigger, and feel the magic of life stirring around you again. Believing in the angelic realm can also bring much comfort and support at this time. Meditating on the lilac angelic palace of this card helps you to attune and connect into this reality and to feel angelic presence around you. This is Metatron at his softest, at his most gentle, and at his most magical. Lilac is also a powerful purifier, so allow it to dissolve any negativity or sadness around you, as well as any fear of opening up to higher realms. The lilac ray also asks you to question what you believe. Chosen by deeply spiritual people who are often called to serve spirit in some way, you may question aspects of spirituality, angels, and source energy. Maybe you have had moments of doubt and crisis in faith. The lilac ray will pull you magnetically back to explore more, question more, and seek deeper truths. It is your soul calling to you, reminding you that you are so much more than just a physical body. You are soul leading a physical life, not the other way round. You may also use this lilac energy to bring balance where you have been out of equilibrium. Containing both the red and blue rays, lilac effortlessly calms and balances two separate ends of the colour spectrum and can now support and heal your body, mind and spirit. A powerful, transformative, magical ray. Connect to lilac and let it remind you that all stories start with once upon a time. Okay, so that is beautiful. Connecting back to your true self. Okay, that is the way forward. Believing in the magic. I will share with you, I actually watched the remake of Cinderella the other day, where it's like the real people. Beautiful. absolutely beautiful. And I just sat in awe watching it. The magic, the feeling, the sense of just the power of it. I absolutely loved it. And this is what this is saying. It's about getting back to believing in the magic. I've always believed in magic. I've got 3 children, and my two lads, they're now 17 and 15. And we've always had fairies around us. I mean, obviously they don't believe now, because they're at that age where they don't believe. In time, they may again. We will see. But I've always had this strong feeling. I believe in the magic. I can feel the magic around me, and it's about connecting with it and fulfilling your dreams and knowing that no matter what's gone on in your life, if you've had a really hard life, don't give up your faith. Don't give up your belief that there is a happily ever after. All of us can have a happily ever after. We've just got to stay focused on it and follow our hearts. Know in our hearts where we're going and let it lead us, let it guide us, and we will get that happy ever after. Okay, so those are your messages today. Protect yourself from those that want to drain you, that want to take away the magic within you, and keep believing in the magic. Find yourself again, reconnect. Okay, so having said that, thank you very much for being here. If you've enjoyed the message, please give me a like. Also if you feel inclined, please subscribe. But having said that, you take care, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.